We started.
Yes, it's working.
Everything you see here is 20 times bigger, okay? It's
All right.
magnified. And I'm not sure if you saw from the beginning where the incision.
They had a little cut on the side.
Yeah, that's only 3 millimeters, the one here, and the other one is 1 millimeter.
All right.
Okay.
She's trying to get to the lens, right?
Right. She's peeling the capsule. The cataract is enclosed in a capsule. So she peels the capsule, she scoops out the cataract, she leaves the bag. It's like a grape. You just scoop out the meat of the grape and you leave the bag. The bag, the capsule, the bag, is what keeps the fluids from the eye, and that's where the artificial lens will be placed in. Okay?
Great.
All that you're seeing here is cataract. This is just a reflection from the light, but all this is cataract.
All right.
Okay? So she put a lot of solution in there to kind of soften the cataract and detach it from the bag. She's going to come with the ultrasound. It vibrates very, very quickly, breaks the cataract. At the same time, it suctions.
Oh, I see.
So this is how it's cleaned out. It's just suction out.
Wow.
Okay?
That's the retina behind it?
Yes. That bright orange that you're looking at, that's the retina.
Okay.
She's going to use the other instrument to kind of maneuver the cataract, turn it, compress against it, so she can get a better hand with the ultrasound, because the ultrasound can only go up and down, not sideways.
I got you.
Because the cut, it's so little, we don't want to open up more than what she needs to.
That's turning the bag inside of the eye, right?
Yeah.
I see it turning like, it's not the eye turning.
No, it's not the eye. Like I said, it's in a capsule, it's in a bag. So all she did is put solution, so it's floating inside, and she's able to turn the cataract.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You'll do a lot of them during the day, huh? I mean, there's a lot of people out there.
Yeah, there's 2 doctors.
Oh, okay.
So each one has about 10 to 13.
Okay. And how long do you expect this to run for?
About 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. And then another 15 minutes for recovery.
Okay. All I remember is I was in college and I went to biology class and I had to cut open a lamb's eye, a sheep's eye, and I don't remember it being like this,
Yeah.
Well, it was a dead eye too, This is a live eye, so there's a lot of difference there, But I remember a little girl that was my partner. She passed out. I had to finish doing it for her.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, a lot of people are not. They're not made.
Well, I wasn't in my my eventual vocation. I did a lot of prosecution work. I did criminal law.
Yeah.
And I became a judge eventually. But in the worst cases for me was the molestation cases, and I'd have to look at pictures of little girls that had been raped and everything, and it got to me. I passed out a couple of times.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's just I had my own children, and here I am going after this guy who did this to his own daughter. It was pitiful.
That was something.
It was horrible, yeah.
Oh,
He split her. She was 3 years old. He raped her, and split her open. Had to do surgery, emergency surgery on her. So it was horrible. I had to look at the pictures, and I didn't go to trial with it because I put him in jail for 30 years. We took a plea bargain. She was 3 years old. I wasn't going to put her on the witness stand,
Right.
So I got the 30 years, and I guess he's still in jail. I don't know. He may have gotten out by now. But I figured she'd be old enough to handle it her own way once, You know, he's out of her life. So, wow, look how they're clearing all that out.
I don't even think 30 years is enough.
No, no, but to get more, I would have had to put her on the witness stand. And how do you get a 3-year-old to talk about that? You know, I couldn't do it. You know, so
She probably couldn't even, she was barely able to talk, huh? She was
yeah,
only 3.
that was one of the problems. We had a kind of a similar case like that. There was a guy who I don't know if you knew where the on F. Edward Boulevard in the West Bank. I live in Belchase, but there was a state school there for uh, young adults who were mentally retarded. And this guy came there and he acted like he was a psychiatrist. He had forged his college degree and everything. He never went to college. He wasn't. He was a child molester, and he went over there and he molested all these kids. Well, they couldn't talk. They were like vegetables, you know.
Right.
And so we went a different route. We didn't go after him for the molestation, but we went after him for the forged documents, and we convicted him of that, and he got like 10 or 15 years from that. But we couldn't get any victims to talk, you know. So it was, you know, and you know, criminals know how to go after what victims to go after. They know.
They
know.
They
You know.
do know.
So
And
anyway,
it's a shame, you know,
it
because
is.
these defenseless people, because they're so innocent that
Yeah,
you know, a person like that is like a child.
exactly.
You know, what can they say? What can they do? I mean, not much.
Not much.
Oh, I bet you that was hard for
Yeah.
having your own children.
I did it. I did it for 15 years, and I got kind of burned out with this. And then I ran for judge, and I saw worse things then. But it was a different. It was from a different perspective. I wasn't trying to convict them. I was trying to see justice was done, and I did that for 9 years. So now I'm retired. I don't have to fool with all that anymore. So, which I'm happy for.
Oh. Yeah, I bet you those cases are very, very harsh.
Yeah, they are.
Just to hear about them, imagine the person, you know.
Yeah, I had one family. This was a very sad story. I had one family that the guy had he had like 3 or 4 children, and he molested them and made them molest each other. And he would tie one of the little boys up in a tree and hang him and by his arms and then beat him with a belt. And that might be it, huh?
Yeah, that's right.